I think this is correct. Okay. It's correct as far as I can tell. Isn't that frickety, frackety awesome? What's up, Will? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you had a good and nutritious breakfast today. I did. My girlfriend didn't until I was through with them. But now, they have scrambled eggs. Isn't that nice? I had a protein shake and ramen and 100 reps on a glute machine at the gym. What is up, Tropes? How you doing? Troper, did you pick that handle because it was like, I am a purveyor of internet tropes, or did it just roll off the tongue, or is it like a different background story? Because I just realized it could be interpreted as like, I am the troper. I am Troper, the troper who tropes. What's up, Jesh? How you doing, Stormblast? Noda 1031. Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. There shall be no televised suffering today. I forgot to update the going live message, but it was supposed to read, I understand it now. I have solved this terrible game. Spellbreaker, you did not get pulled in the free raffle stream, unfortunately, but go have fun at the pre-release. Oh, Ashes and Leaves, thank you for coming over from YouTube, and thank you for using a Prime sub when you did. I appreciate that so much. Maul, is this an MTG April Fool's Alchemy format? Yes, every card in my deck is Deadpool. It will make sense. Did you look up how to make the game less hateful? No, I have very specifically. So, I got very mad. I got very mad on Wednesday when we played this. But instead of looking up how to play the game, I just spent hours musing, plotting, scheming on how the game should be played, and I believe I understand it. Jomi, we're going to ban you for spoiling. And by spoiling, I mean telling me the abilities of my own characters. Thank you for the attempt, Jomi. However, that wasn't phrased in a fucking riddle. So I do understand it now. I do understand it now. Oh, Relic, that sucks. I'm sorry about your car getting stolen. That is... Yeah, that's awful. So I'm going to hit the manual ad break, and then we're going to talk about what I understand now. Hold on. Okay. Not made for kids. Perfect. Want to make sure YouTube's not in prison. So we're gonna hit the manual ad break right now, and then we're gonna vamp for 3 minutes, and then we're gonna talk about my revelations. Helios asks, "Am I enjoying Darkest Dungeon at least?" Wednesday, I did not. Wednesday, I hated this game. I thought it was bullshit. I thought the core gameplay loop was bad. I thought the design team were a bunch of sadists. And now Friday, I know that I am right. But in my vindication, I have found peace. So I am going to enjoy this game today. But I am going to enjoy it because of the fruits of the labors of my own beautiful mind that I have used to see through the noise. I have read between the lines of the code, and I now understand how Darkest Dungeon is to be played. I mean, DMC, I knew how to do that on Wednesday. I just don't think any of the skills are good enough. Hey, Maul, I had to leave the free roast stream early but caught the VOD yesterday. I noticed my name didn't get pulled. Did my bribe not go through in time? Was $350 not enough? Kiro, I love you, right? No, $350 is not enough. The roast bribery amount is $500. And unfortunately for all of you, we've had somebody pay that. And they submitted a pretty cool deck, which means that this is now cemented as that is the standard. You got to pay me $500 and then give me some fucking heat. Respect. Holy boss, your skill analysis is cringe. No, I simply have a deeper understanding of gameplay than you do. Million Ants 0267, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate those Jeffrey dollars. Hey boss, is someone who pays you regularly with playing games tonight? Probably. It might be Monster Hunter instead. Would you be chill like that? Oh, I forgot to fucking mute before I did that. My apologies, everybody. My sincere apologies. Listen, I'm gonna be very, very strident and very, very aggressive. What's that? I'm gonna be very oppositional to chat this stream. However, I do apologize for mic peeking everybody. I genuinely forgot to mute before I did that. The Frost Wind, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to Doghouse, my friend. Kuro Kyuto, thank you for the drink water. And Sharagold, yeah, for the rant request, just hit me with a sentence that you want me to rant about. Dark, thank you for that random smasher pass. Hold on, let me make sure that... Is this screen capture? No, this is... Okay. So let's go to Scryfall. See if we hit. No. No, that's... Hey, listen. I've tried them. We all know what I'm talking about. I've tried them. Not for me. Not for me. Feels uncomfortable. I'm a sweet little baby boy. Don't pull my hair. Don't smack me. Do not subject me to physical discomfort. I'm cool. I'm cool. Rant. LGS's forbidding proxies under any circumstances. So that is bullshit, but that is actually bullshit that should radicalize you against capitalism. Because the reason LGSs have to forbid proxies under any circumstances is rarely because the LGS owner is just some like dickhead who thinks you're going to buy every card in paper if you can't proxy it. It's because wizards, for all their talk about not policing proxies, are very fierce about proxies potentially being used in partner stores. So if your LGS is a WPN partner, that has to do with the types of products they are allowed to buy directly from Wizards, the volume they're allowed to buy in, the prices they're allowed to buy at. And if Wizards hears that proxies got used in a store event that offers any type of prize, that store will lose WPN status, and if they are a Magic-focused store, will probably go out of business. That person's entire career will be down the fucking drain if they allow proxies to be used in a store event that offers a monetary prize or offers packs as prizes or store credit as prizes, any sort of prize support. They will lose their WPN status for it. Now, what about stores that are like, you can't even use them at casual night. You can't even have them in our building, use them at our table. That is because motherfuckers will just lie. Sometimes people don't want to believe this. Listen, both from being a person with a small amount of internet fame and managing some of the reports that are sent into the Discord server that I operate, motherfuckers will lie about anything just because they're in a bad mood. And so if the store has anything but a zero tolerance policy on proxies, right? If they don't have a big fucking banner that says don't use proxies, you can't use them anywhere, what can happen is any customer who is upset for any reason can go, well, this store allows proxies and their enforcement is so lax on the premier events that they let it happen in an event with store credit, even if it didn't, even if the store just let them use it in like casual Fridays playing at a table that had no prize support associated whatsoever. And then the store is still fucked because WotC is going to assume the worst and ask for proof that it didn't happen, which the store can't provide because it's very difficult to prove a negative. And so it sucks. And it is also highly understandable because as soon as a store says, yeah, proxies can come in the door, even if they try to skirt that pseudo legal line with the company, even if they stay on the right side of it the entire time, the fact that they've let them into the store exposes them to individual bad actors running them out of business. It's super fucked. It is a fucked system, and it is very unfortunate, but from an individual store owner's perspective, it is such a crazy big risk to allow proxies. See, that's confusing because I strongly support lying about anything on principle, but in this case, it seems like it's being used for evil. Fucked up. That's not what lying was invented for. Yeah, like we had, I'm going to redact the names, obviously, but we had, like, to show you an example of how motherfuckers will just say false things. We had somebody who was making a lot of noise online about how my Discord was enabling grooming. I got wind of this and I went, holy shit, what the fuck? And so I contacted the person and I went, hey man, this sounds crazy. Is there a reason you didn't tell us and are just leaving random comments around the internet? And he was like, oh, I probably should have told the mod team. Here's what happened. So I started digging into it. I find all the other people that are involved with the situation they were talking about. The other people involved go, hey, that sounds crazy. We don't remember any conversations like that. What we do remember is a trans person asking to be referred to as they, them, because they were non-binary, somebody making fun of them, a different person standing up for them, and that person who made fun of them going, don't fucking groom her like that. Don't engage with her delusions. And then they pulled out a swastika playmat. Can you guess which of these characters was the person commenting that I was enabling grooming? Like, people will just say stuff because they're in a bad mood, because they're having a bad day, because you counterspelled their commander. Motherfuckers will just say things. People just go on the internet and lie. Like, see, DMC, it's crazy to me. People will just go on the internet and lie is such a deeply ingrained meme in our culture. And yet, every time a new story breaks, everybody's like, this has got to be the fucking truth. This has got to, like, every time anybody says anything about anyone else, they're like, well, they wouldn't say it for no reason. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Still, fucking investigate everybody when there's allegations of crimes, by the way. I don't want to sound even adjacent to the alt-right. If somebody gets accused of a crime, investigate that motherfucker, right? But God, so many things people would just be like, what if I just made up what happened? What if I just made up what happened? Yeah, Sean, we're in the vamp moment before I reveal the secret truths about how to play Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, Nephris, my asshole, I'm like Pinocchio, except it's my asshole gets really itchy unless I tell a lie every 10 minutes. Those people exist, and they are at your LGS, and that is why your LGS won't allow you to play proxies. The secret truths. None of the abilities are good. These are two opposing statements. Let me see if I can tilt everyone else even harder. Can I just get, bruh. Can I see Darkest Dungeon I mean, I guess we'll do it with heroes. So, and then I think we can probably get rid of this one, get rid of this one, get rid of this one. Okay. I'm only gonna, oh Jesus, I'm just gonna heat seek the ones that I've actually played with, and if I get any wrong, tough shit. So what I have learned, the number one truth that I have learned about this game is that some of you may die, and that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. The big mistake I made on Wednesday when I started playing this game is that I tried to play it like an RPG, where you have a hero who you commit to and you develop and you make stronger and you form an attachment with. That's wrong. This game is just a fucking pachinko machine of random assholes who have walked into my company lying on their resumes. So since Wednesday has happened, I have chucked about 60 people into the trash compactor. Flatly, 60 people. Because I have learned that they have inverted the typical RPG economy in this game. In most RPGs, if all else fails, you can grind. If all else fails, you can stay in the forest killing boars, and you can pick up experience and levels off of relatively easy enemies. However, gold and gear, that is the stuff that is like progression gated. You must achieve things generally to get your money and to get your gear. But in Darkest Dungeon, as best I can tell, money is infinite. Money rains from the sky like fucking manna. However, experience is finite, which means I have to be very, very careful about who I allow to complete a quest. Because if I complete a quest with a character, I can't run that back. The quests only get harder and harder every time I clear them, which means I have to fish for the perfect team. I have to fish for the A team and then probably the B team in case the A team dies and everybody else is going into the fucking wood chipper. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a tier list with my current impressions of who deserves to be on that A team, who are the best characters ever, and who is always going into the fucking wood chipper. First up, Abomination. Get the fuck out of my face. You are worthless. Maybe there is some comp in the world one day that can deal with you. For right now, fuck up out of here. This guy, Knight. He seems good. I would take him. I am not in love with him, but he's totally fine. Highwayman. Number 1. Literally never failed me. I've still killed 5 of him. But this guy rocks. He always clutches up. He is good at basically any range. He does not get particularly stressed historically. Love this guy. Damn, these people mod a lot. Hellion. Seems pretty good. I have not gotten a lot of rounds in with them, but any dungeon I've tried with a Hellion, they at least do big damage. Also, Missed Magikarp, thank you for the 10 months in a row with that Prime sub, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. Almost a year indeed. Who else do I recognize? This is like Highwayman again. Okay, we've got Kratos. Jester. I think this is the first place I'm going to piss people off. Seems neat. Also seems very much like Hunting Horn in Monster Hunter. Where like, yeah, she can do damage, but she's like taking 3 turns and doing a Cirque du Soleil routine to do the same amount of damage as 1 turn of the Hellion. Aggressively mid. Unless I will presumably figure out a way to like build a team around her later in the game. But for like the level 1 stuff that we're stuck on right now, aggressively mid. Who else do I recognize? Leper. This guy fucks. This guy fucks. I would take this guy as a frontline tank into hell itself. I don't care. Like, bro self-de-stresses, bro self-heals, bro does good damage. I love him. Occultist. Worst character ever. Flatly. Worse than the Abomination. I'm certain that there is some comp where he ends up being clutch because most of his abilities seem dedicated to repositioning. And so maybe later in the game, if there's like priority targets you have to move around, he can do something. But for the most part, I'm like, motherfucker, I need you to do damage, not flail a piece of calamari at them for 2. Fuck that guy. That guy sucks. Speaking of, there was another guy that I know that I hate that I'm trying to find. Oh, okay. Plague Doctor. I'm between S and A for Plague Doctor. The blight on multiple enemies, crazy good. Being able to cure, blight, and bleed, crazy fucking good. I don't know if they have consistently clutched out as hard as like the Leper and the Highwayman have, but like has never disappointed me. And so actually, DMC, the Vizier is the only character that I have not killed yet. Everybody else from Wednesday has been dead and has been replaced like 3 times and has died again. I think this is Bounty Hunter. I like this guy. This guy seems fucking cool. I like the mark stuff. I like that he has a lot of damage modifiers. It feels like you can get into cookery later on. Yeah, Storming got wood chipped. Arbalest, dope as fuck. Hey, Maul, have you considered keeping your dudes alive? They might get more XP that way. We're going to get to that. Where's the motherfucker that I hate with my whole heart? Ah, this guy. Literally useless. I'm sure maybe he will move into comp dependent at some point, but like half his skills are defensive abilities that I could not be arsed about. I am a 9-year-old Pokemon player. Please learn Hyper Beam or get the fuck out. Then where's... Okay. This will probably be the most controversial one. I feel like should BS is down here because all of my Vestals come with a secret debuff that makes them take 30 fucking stress every time they enter a room. All of the abilities on Vestal, like, seems like it should be the best support unit in the game. Every time I have played one, they stay in the back, and they always fucking trigger the 100 stress no matter what happens. No matter what the fuck happens, every Vestal fucking folds. It doesn't matter if I'm trying to, like, fight a lot. If I'm not trying to fight a lot, I'm like, you should be great. And then everything they do, it's like, if the Vestal had the RNG of literally any other character, they would be the best character in the game. They would be like the firmest S up here. But instead what happens is it feels like every Vestal I played is just doomed to only roll the lowest numbers, always take the highest damage possible, and always take the highest stress possible. So they can get fucked. And then I think there's one more that I've used so far. Boss, why do you want the nurse to grab a baseball bat in the back lines? I'm not talking about their combat ability. I'm talking about using them for healing. Like, I'm not even talking about, oh, my Vestal doesn't do damage. Like, my Vestals, if I bring a Vestal in with 0 stress, they will always be the one to hit 100 stress on their first quest. We will be halfway through the first quest. I will use torches, and this motherfucker is still having a nervous breakdown. Like, they are just worthless. And then I don't think I've used Grave Robber yet, so I can't comment on Grave Robber. The one I'm looking for is Houndmaster. Where the fuck is... Okay, you know what? This guy's the Houndmaster. And he's up here. This guy's my fucking goat. So I think if I had, like, perfect team, I would probably have this order and these characters. I would have Leper, Houndmaster, Highwayman, Arbalist. I would probably, later in the game, require a Plague Doctor or, like, some type of support unit to come in for whoever was performing the lowest. But this is, like, this is beautiful to me. Any of these I'm still accepting. I messed around with some jesters off stream and they were like, whatever. These guys failed me every single time. Like, we can get through a quest with these losers, but these guys, awful. Unabashedly awful. I will update this. Yes, your Arbalest is dead, Siren. The only person... Oh, no, Siren, we haven't named you yet. So what we're also going to do is I'm always naming everybody. I'm going to name everyone all the time, and then you're going to have to watch as I kill you. DMC, that's crazy that you're trying to trick me into playing with a cultist. It's not happening. It's crazy that you're trying to trick me like that. It's not happening. Oh, wait, I think I clicked... Please tell me I clicked on the right campaign. AG Taylor 108, thank you for the Prime sub for the second month in a row, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. Appreciate those Bezos bucks. Also, obligatory shill while we're in the loading screen. Remember to use code MALD for 10% off gamersubs.gg as I drink my morning guacamole gamer fart to heal... Wow, that looks fucked up on the green screen. Hold on. Drink that shit in. This is what plants fucking crave, baby. Get some. I don't think I've used the shield bearer. Can I play the game, please? Okay. So we have the Vizier who's still alive. I have a Jester that I've been working on. So basically, here are the rules. Oh, there's no game audio. Hold on. Oh, right. I muted the game while I was playing off stream. Hold on. Let me know if that's loud enough or too soft or something. So here are the rules. What I am doing right now is I am repeat failing quests to earn gold and Hamlet upgrade or town upgrade materials, because that is what appears to be infinite in this game's economy. So what I am doing is I am taking a group of 4 scoundrels and I am throwing them into a level 0 quest, and then whether or not they could complete it, I am abandoning the quest and then killing all of them. That is the Russian army tactic we are going to be using, and then we're going to slowly build this like perfect team, and we're going to give them stress relief. We're going to get rid of their negative traits. Like I've de-traded like 3 bad traits from the Vizier, and then we're just going to save any of them. Oh, Choo Choo, when I say kill, I'm dismissing, but in my heart, it's kill. In my heart, we're killing them. So like Azor, we'll probably send you out to die. We're currently at 12k in the bank. So what I'm looking at is I want to save up money to probably buy this type of equipment for the A team. And then I'm going to be upgrading, because my stagecoach, I get enough people that I can replace the team that I've sent out to die every time. So we're going to embark. I'm going to say Okay. This guy sucks in the Warren, so I'm not going to bring him. Night Owl. So we will see if... Here, let's name this guy. Does anybody want to be a leper? Even if you don't, we're going to name one of you after the leper. Me? Alright. To fit you in, drag queen in space, I'm going to call... Hey, bitch. Hey. You're going to get dismissed, you act like that. You're going to get dismissed, you act like that. Alright, we got space drag queen. Choo Choo Bean says, please don't name any characters after me. So we're going to name the abomination after you because he's getting chucked into the fucking incinerator after this mission. Then we're going to see if this Vestal can break the pattern. That'll be Ontario since they asked for whoever's next. I don't give a fuck about Unholy. You have your heal, right? Yeah, you have your heal. That's all you're good for. And then we have Talbot, who's the Arbalest is a class that I like, and I believe Siren asked for the Arbalest. So going into the chipper, we have space drag queen in space, Choo Choo under duress, Ontario, and Siren. I will keep the best performer. If two people go crazy on it, I will keep two. There is no shot I'm keeping more than two of you. This is the wrong quest. We're not fighting the Necromancer Apprentice. We're going into the Warrens, and we are abandoning the quest. Oh, I also don't provision, by the way. In the new Amazon meta, I zero provision unless you are part of the A-team. Only the A-team is allowed to buy supplies for any of their quests. Only the A-team is allowed to participate in stress relief activities. Only the A-team is allowed to go to the sanitarium. Anybody else, you get hurt, you get stressed, you fail, you are dismissed. You are dismissed. I'm not setting up for feast or famine. I'm setting up a fucking business. I'm setting up a business.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
Yes, you get rewards. Choo Choo, you get rewards if you bail on the mission. You get anything you found in the dungeon. And so what we're going to be doing is we're looking for loot. It is not looking good for you. See, look at that shit. It is not looking good for you, Ontario. It is not fucking looking good for you. We're going to have a B team too, Danny. We're going to have A team and a B team. See, like, nice torch. Not using it. Okay, maybe your Vestals are cursed. That's what I'm saying. So we have treasure, we have a battle. So I'm just looking for battles, I'm looking for sacks. 25 gold, that's enough. See, if we had provisioned, this would be quite bad. If we had spent any money on provisions, we would be like, wow, 25 gold, that's not good. But because we didn't spend any money on these rat fuck losers, we're chill. We also read everything. That's crazy. Hope that was a good trait. Space Drag Queen, I'm sorry to say, you're probably not making it out of this one. You're probably gonna have to put up some crazy numbers in the second quarter to make it out of this one. Then we can see the trap, but there's a battle, and I want to get to the battle. So like bust, boom, we get to keep these. We abandon the quest, we get to keep these. Okay. Failed the trap disarm. Hey, notice how... Never mind, he took it. Ooh, we surprised them. Okay. Get some bile on you. Hijinks, no. This is my second day of playing even Darkest Dungeon 1. I'm gonna work on that Acolyte. So I can mark, I can knock back. Or I could just shoot a bitch. I think Blight might get them. Oh! Okay, Drag Queen, never mind. You might... Okay, you a little back... Hold on. What's happening? What's happening? Everybody, can we get some fucking congrats to Red Velvet securing a fucking line cook job? Hell yeah, we love gainful employment, motherfucker. I'm gonna name somebody on the A team after you just for that, Velvet. Okay, so our leper's balling out. Manacle that fool, thank you.
Destroy them all.
Heal the leper since he was worth a singular goddamn in the fight. Oh.
To the pit.
Oh. Oh my. Okay, we might see. Look at this. Look at this.
Slow and insidious killer.
We might keep you. We might keep you. I cannot see a goddamn thing in these glasses. They're coming back off. They're coming back off. Okay. So now we go. We're gonna double Curio. Boss, I'm proud you figured out the beginner's way to get the resources you need. It was making me so mad, and then I was like, oh wait, I get gold even if I fail the quest? Dinner cart. Probably? I've solved this game. I've solved this fucking game, bro. Okay, we have 1 million food now. Maybe these dumbasses will live. You're so cooked, Drag Queen. You're so fucking cooked.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a
Okay.
glint of gold.
Drums of Doom. That's not great for me. Soul Frizzy. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. I didn't even mean to heal him, but honestly, not bad. Not bad, Vestal. Not bad, Ontario. Jeez.
Reeling.
Tell me I'm wrong about the Vestal. MLP, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the dog home for the 6th month in a row. Tell me I'm fucking wrong about my Vestals specifically. Not the Vestal from an intellectual standpoint. My Vestals specifically. What's up, Soul? Yeah, let's put some bile on you. Okay, we missed bile, so I'm gonna try to take. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Okay, Siren, you are looking good. You are looking good. I mean, I'm not rage baiting about being stressed in the dark. Like, I am not confused about the general amount of stress my team is taking on. I know that they're taking on more stress than they should be taking on, but it is consistently the Vestal always takes on the most stress, and on my sample size of like fucking 4, the Vestals, like, I've never had a Vestal clutch out. The Vestals just always fail. You here. Like, I'm not expecting anybody to be at fucking 20 stress or whatever, because yeah, the lights are out. We have +4 to stress. But if we look at the rest of my team, like, this guy also caught a trap. Everybody's been getting hit. And oh look, one character has twice as much stress as everybody else. How about you go to sleep? How would you go the fuck to sleep, bro? Damran, you are correct. It is in theme. And therefore, it is also in theme for me as middle management to feed these people into the fucking wood chipper. Goodbye. Okay, Siren, you are probably staying. I will say that, Siren. No matter what happens, you are probably making it out of here. And we'll see if Drag Queen can make it out. We are not... Yeah, Vestal, you are not healing yourself. You give Drag Queen a better chance, please. How was your dinner with Mother Maldhound and Zeke? It was great, Velvet. Thank you for asking. It was great, Velvet. I think if I bile... Oh, I can't bile both. How about you go to sleep? Oh, just die. Chill.
Maintain the offensive.
Chop them up. Chop them up. Oh, and we got so much shit. Tremendous. I don't have a key. Well, hold on. Heirloom chest. Okay. See? Look. This guy gets poisoned, and here Antario is talking shit. Talking mad shit. I'm worried about accidentally completing this quest. Okay, you're marked. Go ahead and not take your turn. Go ahead and please do not take a turn. Let's have you move into your correct position, and then we will focus on the swine drummer. The boss is gonna encounter one shambler and crash out so hard. Impossible. Disgruntled, thank you for that custom card review. We're gonna hit it once we get back from this quest. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, who did we manacle last time? Actually, you please don't take a turn. Oh my god. See, and now whole team's getting dragged down because of the Vestal's poor performance. Oh, we probably take you out.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I think if we... Oh, we can't bile both. Okay, well, you die.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good. I am glad your skin burns.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Ooh. Ooh, fuck yeah.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate.
Okay, let's see who clutches. Not Drag Queen in space, I'm sorry to say. This is going to look terrible on your quarterly review.
A moment of valor shines.
I direct you back to the tier list. We're gonna leave now. We're gonna leave now.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons
We get to keep
learned.
all this shit. So we made all this money. We got all these heirlooms. Siren, what would you like your stress relief activity to be? Because you, my friend, have made it to the fucking A team. I don't care about this because you're dead. I don't care about this because you're dead. You're all dead to me. All three of you are dead to me. Siren, You get to do whatever the fuck you
Can
want.
you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are
Ooh, that's a
tenuously
lot of...
near.
Ooh. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Another soul battered and
Goodbye.
broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Whatever you want. Let me see if there's anything you like. Obsessed with cleanliness. Okay. Probably not anything in the tavern then. I mean, actually, the brothel is probably like the cleanest activity. Searching for a galley. Thank you for the Prime sub for the 2nd month in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. Let's take you to the Abbey. I'm gonna cloister you for the week, my friend. Good job. Good job, my friend. I'm proud of you. You rest. You rest. Now we gotta go to the wagon. See who else we get. Alright, we got a man-at-arms.
The raw strength
Okay,
of
we
youth
get to
may be
try out the
spent,
grave robber.
but his eyes
That'll be
hold the
neat.
secrets of 100
We have a little bit
campaigns.
more money. I feel like this is not good enough. I feel like the only stuff I want to buy is the like 15k and above stuff. Make me a cool lady. Britbread, we're going to make you the Hellion then. Yes, Relic. I believe you've been asking for Grave Robber for quite a long time. Relic is going to be the Grave Robber. Nymphomane. Okay, Relic. Jesus. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Let me scroll up in chat and see who was... Miss Stora wanted to get in line. Kirokyuto also wanted to get in line. Okay, so we're going to get Mistora and Kirokyuto in line right now. Mistora, we're going to try you out as our antiquarian. Now this one I actually haven't used, so this one I will read the skills on stream. DMC, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. If stronger trinkets you wish to find, darker dungeons must be mined. So, I mean, so I know what you're saying, but also the RNG, like I've seen plenty of like 15, 20k stuff come up in the shop. Velvet, yeah, we'll give you next Vestal. KHM Rican, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Genie time. A drop of blood stays the hand on the scythe. I understand what you mean by that. So we have, and then, okay, who wants to be the man-at-arms? We're going into Warrens, so this guy has a decent chance. However, it is going to be pitch fucking black. Alright, Helios the man-at-arms. Then MLP, you do not want to be this fucking guy. MLP, you want to be a cool guy? We will make you the bounty hunter. DMC, thank you for the 100-bit cheer, my friend. Stronger trinkets need not be bought if stronger baddies can be fought. I mean, yeah, that's like... Listen, I appreciate the help, you guys. That is basic video game logic, but yeah. Okay, we have enough named people, and then... Okay, our Crusader will be... Danny, you get to Crusade. Kirokyuto, we will have to put you... We'll put you into the next run. Can I upgrade the stagecoach yet? Oh, no. I need to upgrade Instructor Mastery, Weaponsmithing, and Armor Smithing. So Instructor Mastery... So I think this is 1. I need a lot of shit for this. I need crests and I need deeds. And then what do I need for Instructor Mastery? Okay, so let me double check if this is sufficient or if I do need... Okay, so I do need another level in all of those things. So we need like 1,000,000 runs for that. We'll go back to the Warrens. And then we will try... Brit, we're going to put you in. Grave Robber wants to be kind of in front. They have a lunge, pick to the face, give a bunch of dodge. So Relic, can you go third? Yeah, you can go third. So we're going to bring a Hellion. We're going to bring... So it's going to be Brit Bread, MLP backing them up, Relic, and then we're going to try out Mistora as the Antiquarian. So this is like sand attack. I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to make the initial investment of swapping Mistora's skills around. I dislike that she does not have anything directly damaging. I think at minimum I probably want to have Festering Vapors or Nervous Stab. I don't think anybody else we're bringing has Blight, right? Okay. I'm going to Festering Vapors. Then what I'm also going to do is Relic. We're going to make a little initial investment in you. And I swear to fuck if you let me down. Cure Blight and Bleed is probably good. You're going to be in the back, so we don't need Fade. And then I will take... Where's Mistora? I mean, fuck Protect Me. Yeah, get some Vapors. Alright. I will do a little bit of a poison build. To give the Antiquarian and give Relic a legitimate chance. Okay, key and a shovel. That's great. What else should we provision with, gang? Did you say nothing? Good guess. Tremendous guess. I only want lucky people in my company. I only want lucky bitches on this team, okay? I'm putting together a team of exclusively the luckiest motherfuckers in the world. Maya, you're getting named next dungeon now. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to click.
They breed quickly down there.
Why are we already stressed, you guys?
Perhaps we can slay them.
So you have traps? Okay. Curios and treasures. I like that. I like curios. I like treasures. Moonshine. Be crazy if we had something to purify this, huh? Hell yeah. That's looking good. We have food, we have money. Roll the dice again. That's better than getting poisoned. I'm gonna guess that this person should disarm. I'm so fucking good. I'm so fucking good, bro. Okay. So a lot of big guys. We get a surprise round. That's pretty dope. I can flashbang. Honestly, it might be good to... Well, they're already stunned, actually. How about you get the fuck... Oh, God, no. Alright. Who is that? MLP? Not a great opener. Not the best opener I've ever seen from you. Oh, shit. Yeah, we gotta do Disgruntled card. My bad. I'm gonna pull this shit up. Alright. Lobotomized. Much like what will happen to MLP after they continue to fail. 2 mana and Dimir. So 4 mana or a curse enchant player. When lobotomized enters the battlefield, its owner draws a card. Enchanted player plays with the top card of their library revealed and draws cards from the bottom of their library rather than the top. I think legitimately, this is funny. You could make this half price. You could make this half price. I think it, outside of like a couple Sensei's Divining top strat. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I'm not used to this over. Hold on, everyone. Yeah. Here we go. I forgot I have a game capture instead of just like my monitor up. I think you could legitimately make this half price because outside of a couple specific like top deck manipulation strategies, this isn't actually like oppressively powerful, but this is peak spiteful. It's peak spiteful. Oh, true. And you could, yeah. There's definitely a lot of shenaniganry you could do even with your own deck. I think I like this. If anything, a little bit overcosted. Maybe not at certain tables because motherfuckers are gonna hate it. But it's very cute. I think it's very, very, I think it's very funny to do just as a spite play. Just to be like, hey, look at all this shit you're not going to draw. And then truly, this saves mill. I know this is probably not what you were thinking of with it. I think this saves mill. You enchant somebody, and then you start milling them. And then you're like, it's not changing what you were going to draw. Just shuffle your deck. Just shuffle your deck, bro. Why are you getting so tight? Mauled, I pulled 3 Ugins in my collector box. Are you proud of me? Yes. Every Ugin that we can keep away from Joe Johnson is another soul saved. So good job. Okay, I think it's good to keep it enchant player. I think there's plenty of people who will use it as enchant opponent, and I think having the door open to do goofy like enchant self stuff with it. I like this. Thank you, Disgruntled. Good card. Now let me fix. There we go. Game capture's fixed. How'd the April Fool's Day stream go? It went great. It was a good time. Okay, who's up? I'm gonna try Festering Vapors on the guy that's already not doing good. Yeah, Blanket Fire, whatever. Okay, MLP, you were the only one, after missing your first attack, you were the only one to not dodge? That's not great for you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone gets affected the same. I think Blight and Bleed might kill that guy. Yeah, Stormblast, we'll name you. We'll name you, don't worry. I mean, fuck it. Flashbang. It's stunned, bitch. Oh, okay. No. We're good. We're good. Alright. Get festered on? Okay, so he should die on his turn. That damage is all kind of whatever. Perfect. How much blight do you have? You're on 2 damage per round. So if I can do 2 damage to you... Alright, Britt, what the fuck? Okay, now that guy's gonna die too. And now we just fight the Bloodletter. What's up, folks? Got burned out on all the news and need to watch Mauled kill things. That's tremendously real, Terrence. We live in, to live in uninteresting times. I think I just cut this guy in half. Yeah, that was a good hit, MLP. That was a good hit. Nice turn, dipshit. I will take your bleed off, MLP. You're getting a little low. You're getting a little low. Toxin Trickery. I definitely don't want to fucking lunge. Maybe I can lunge after I blight, because they have the damage mod versus blighted. Okay, solid hit. Solid hit. Fester on this man. Fester on this man, crazy style. Boom. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, and we got bandages. Sick. No. No, dude. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I don't want these motherfuckers to get experience. Fuck. What do you mean? Okay, Crusader piece, that's chill. Yeah, this is now the fucking de facto B team because they slurped up the fucking so let me let's so we get these rewards too, which is very whatever. We get some heirlooms, who cares? So this is the important thing, is when you complete a quest, you get resolve experience. So now these guys are level 1. What has been worrying me... Okay, so Brit, you don't get to go in the runes. The yips. Mistora will fix you. What's been worrying me is previously, whenever I complete a quest, I've not been allowed to rerun those quests. Which means there's only so many easy quests in the game. There's only so many opportunities to level up my guys. Danny, the yips is a term that refers to a thing in sport where it's performance anxiety. I think it comes from baseball. So let me who had like bad shit happening. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, we can have you be a lot of stuff, Britbread. We cannot have you be tuckered out. So we will fix you. How much stress is MLP? 38. Nah. You're taking a week off, MLP. But you are on the team. You're on the fucking team now, against my will.